This morning we have San Miguel Fire Chief Augei Ghio and Cal Fire Chief Thom Porter here, and they're talking about this possible agreement between the two agencies. It's in the San Miguel district that has raised some concern out there. Good morning to the two of you.
Good morning.
This is something that was voted on last week, 4-3, right, in favor of this proposal.
Yes, my board of directors for the San Miguel Fire District voted 4-3 to enter into negotiations for a cooperative agreement between San Miguel and Cal Fire for one portion of our services. That is the emergency response portion. The district maintains its integrity, will oversight that agreement when and if it gets implemented, and we maintain local control.
Not to use a pun here, but it's created somewhat of a firestorm out there among citizens. They're concerned about change in general, I'm sure, but their concerns that I'm understanding, and Cal Fire can address this, is that if Cal Fire comes in, the state's going to take over. Cal Fire is not equipped, modern technology. There are several concerns. Chief Porter?
Well, we don't take over. We've been asked to provide a proposal for a cooperative agreement. We are entering into that negotiation now. We are a full-service fire department for 145 contracts throughout the state, and in 33 counties we are full-service fire department. There is nothing in a fire department setting, high-rise, otherwise, that we don't do.
But there is concern that they're coming in and taking over. You say that's not the case at all.
There is that concern, but put it this way, David. We're going to maintain our fire stations. It's going to be the San Miguel fire equipment. Everything that the community sees that's in service right now, the response times, the quality of service, the quantity of service, all remains the same. In fact, over a period of time, we estimate that as our population ages, which is our biggest impact in the next 40 years, this type of a cooperative agreement with Cal Fire will more than likely allow us to grow our services where we would never be able to do that on our own.
Why is it necessary right now? Just because of the budgets?
The economics. Like everywhere else you see across the country, because of this global economic disaster we're facing, especially here in Southern California with the housing market, we've lost 20% of our revenue, which is property tax. And in order to make up for that, we've taken away benefits and pay from our employees. We've reduced services, we've reduced cost, and it's still not enough. This cooperative agreement with Cal Fire could save us up to $3.2 million a year out of a $19 million budget. So put that in perspective.
Will firefighters, anybody be losing their jobs if they come together?
Nobody loses their job. Everybody maintains their job, but their employment changes on the firefighter side from the fire district employment to state employment.
Okay. You are retiring in the middle of all this, which has also been confusing to some folks, but there's a chance you will stay on to get through this negotiation.
Yes, originally I was going to retire in January 2010. The board asked me to stay on for a couple more years. I have put in my retirement papers, but I will stay on in a retired capacity until this gets done.
And where are we with negotiations? You just signed a deal to negotiate, basically.
Right. The proposal is strong and good. It's been accepted by the board. What we're going to do now is work through the details, check training records of employees, make sure they come across at the proper level, and work through what the date of transition is.
Okay, but it will be, what, 3 or 4 months? Is that your thoughts?
It'll take us probably 5 or 6 months to get through the agreement, and then probably, if this goes through, maybe January implementation.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming on and clearing some of the issues up. We appreciate it.
Thank you, David. Okay.